Here's an article on the topic. Tech visas and trade. Total killer Indian leader to meet with Trump. The upcoming meeting between U.S. President Donald Trump and Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi is expected to focus on key economic and strategic issues, particularly trade and technology visas. The two leaders, who have shared both camaraderie and contention in past interactions, are set to address concerns that have shaped the U.S. India relationship in recent years. Tech visas, a critical issue for India. One of the most pressing topics on the agenda is the H-1B visa program, which is widely used by Indian technology professionals seeking employment in the U.S. The program has been instrumental in fueling the American tech industry, with companies such as Google, Microsoft, and Amazon relying on Indian talent. However, under Trump's America First policy, there have been significant restrictions on visa approvals, leading to concerns among Indian IT firms and professionals. India has been pushing for an expansion of the H-1B visa cap and a more streamlined process for visa renewals. The Indian government argues that restricting H-1B visas not only hurts Indian workers, but also negatively impacts U.S. companies that depend on skilled foreign labor. Trump's administration, on the other hand, has sought to reform the program to prevent what it calls visa abuse and to prioritize American workers. Trade tensions and tariffs. Beyond tech visas, trade has been a long-standing point of friction between the two nations. The U.S. and India have been engaged in a series of trade disputes over tariffs, market access, and intellectual property rights. Trump has criticized India's trade policies, calling the country the tariff king due to its high import duties on American goods. In 2019, the U.S. revoked India's preferential trade status under the Generalized System of Preferences, GSP, citing unfair trade practices. This move impacted Indian exporters, particularly in the textile, jewelry, and auto parts sectors. India responded with retaliatory tariffs on American goods, including almonds, apples, and motorcycles. The upcoming meeting will likely see Modi pushing for the restoration of GSP benefits, while Trump may seek greater access to Indian markets for American agricultural and manufacturing products. Strategic partnerships and defense cooperation. Despite economic disagreements, the U.S. and India have strengthened their strategic and defense ties. The two countries have signed multiple defense agreements, and India has increased its purchase of American military equipment. Trump and Modi may discuss further cooperation in defense technology, intelligence sharing, and regional security, particularly in the Indo-Pacific region, where both nations seek to counter China's growing influence. The meeting will also touch upon the 5G rollout, where the U.S. has been pressuring India to exclude Chinese telecom giant Huawei from its network infrastructure. The U.S. sees India as a key ally in its efforts to establish secure 5G networks and prevent potential security threats from Chinese technology firms. Energy and business relations. Energy trade is another crucial area of discussion. India has increased its imports of U.S. crude oil and liquefied natural gas, LNG, in recent years, helping to balance trade disparities. Trump may push for even greater Indian purchases of American energy products, while Modi may seek assurances on stable pricing and supply chains. Additionally, American companies are looking to expand their footprint in India, particularly in sectors such as e-commerce, digital payments, and healthcare. Modi's government has introduced reforms to attract foreign investment, but concerns remain over regulatory hurdles and data localization policies that require companies to store Indian user data within the country. Modi's total killer persona. Trump has often praised Modi as a total killer, referring to his strong leadership style and ability to dominate Indian politics. Modi's recent electoral victories and his handling of India's economic reforms have earned him admiration from Trump, who values leaders with a firm grip on power. Despite their ideological differences, Trump and Modi share a mutual interest in strengthening U.S. India ties. Their personal rapport was evident in events such as the Howdy Modi rally in Houston and the Namaste Trump event in India, both of which showcase their political camaraderie. Hush, 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 the road ahead. As Modi and Trump meet, the stakes are high for both countries. India seeks better trade terms, easier visa policies, and stronger defense ties, while the U.S. wants greater market access and a more balanced trade relationship. The outcome of this meeting could shape the future trajectory of U.S.-India relations, influencing global trade and technology dynamics in the process. While differences remain, the meeting is expected to reaffirm the commitment of both nations to a strong partnership. Whether Modi and Trump can bridge the gap on contentious issues like trade and immigration remains to be seen, but their discussions will undoubtedly have a lasting impact on the global economic and strategic landscape.